I haven't recorded a video in approximately, what, 30 billion years? But, here we go. So, this feels so weird. I haven't really recorded a video since, oh my gosh, sophomore year of college, maybe? I mean, videos that I've posted for the public. So, this feels very, very weird. So, since then, I have graduated college. I graduated from Marymount Manhattan College with 3 majors actually, business, theater, and communications. So very excited to be done there, but I loved my time at Marymount, and I am actually 6 days away from moving to Anaheim. I am currently back home with my family, and in 6 days I will be driving up to Anaheim to start the Disney College program. So that's exciting. So I don't know, wanted to film things and be able to put them somewhere. I'm not planning on doing this consistently. I'm not planning on, you know, making a big deal out of it. I don't know, want to record some moments in my life. So here we are. I definitely did this at the beginning of college, so this feels kind of like, I feel like I'm 18 again, which is very weird. So I thought I'd do the DCP tag, just talk a little bit about the program and what I'm excited for and stuff like that. And yeah, I'm so excited. All right, here we go. The first question is, how did you find out about the program? I don't remember. I definitely knew about it going into school. I kind of had heard about it, I think in high school, just like, it's always been my dream to work at Disney. Everybody says that, but it's true. And I had heard about it somehow, and I know in my freshman year I was really pushing for it. I was like, I want to do the Disney College program. It's really what I want to do. I want to make it happen in my college career. And like literally my freshman year advisor was like, okay, if you want to make this happen, you can make this happen, but you'll probably have to take a semester off and stuff like that. So I heard about it in high school, probably towards the end of high school, and I've been thinking about it since the very beginning of college. All right. Second question. How was the interview process? The interview process was awesome. I applied the day applications dropped, I think. And this is actually my 3rd time applying for the Disney College program. So the first time I applied, I was applying for the fall semester my junior year, so I was applying during the time of the January of my sophomore year. I went all the way through the interview process. I was actually in consideration up until the last week. I was waitlisted, and then they finally told me I wasn't accepted over my spring break. And then I applied in my junior year, going into my junior year, for the spring of my junior year. And I chose not to do it for a lot of reasons. I wanted to study abroad. I had a really incredible roommate that I didn't want to leave because I knew that I wouldn't be able to live with her if I left for 6 months. And so there's a lot of reasons, but I ended up turning down the offer. And then this time I knew the process really well. So I was able to apply really easily. I applied the day the applications dropped. I got a web-based interview that day, I believe. I passed the web-based interview, and I was able to schedule a phone interview for the first day of phone interviews. My phone interview went wonderfully. I honestly don't remember much about it. And then I was actually accepted on the very first day of acceptances. I applied very specifically. I knew what I wanted. I knew I was going to be graduating when I started this program. So if I wasn't going into the job I wanted, I didn't really want to do the program, I would have just applied for full-time. So I said I only wanted to work at Disneyland. I am from California. I wanted to be close to home again. It was a no-brainer. I was absolutely applying for Disneyland. And then I also said I only wanted to do merchandise or attractions. I wasn't really interested in any other role at Disneyland, and so I was very, very specific, and yeah, I got accepted. It was a very easy process for me. I was very fortunate.
Next question.
Where were you Can I speak English? Where were you when you found out? I was at school. So funny story actually. The first time I got accepted in my junior year, I was Disney bounding at school, and I was just randomly in the mood to Disney bound. I was Disney bounding as Winnie the Pooh. I had my best friend take pictures of me, and then I was sitting with the vice president of the Mickey Mouse Club at my school, which I started with a bunch of kids at my school. So I was the president, she was the vice president. We were just sitting in the cafeteria talking, and I got the email, and it was very exciting. And then this time, I was at school. I was Disney bounding. I was Disney bounding as Jiminy Cricket. No, I wasn't. As Pinocchio. Yeah. And I was sitting with the same girl when I got the email. So it was just a really random coincidence. I don't Disney bound at school a whole lot unless it was part of an event with the Disney Club. So it was just a really fun coincidence that both times I was accepted, I was at school with the same person and Disney bounding in a very similar color scheme, honestly. So that was really interesting and fun. What is your role? Okay, so I am in merchandise, and I just found out yesterday that I will be working on Main Street East. How did you find your roommates? How many did you want? So I found my roommates on the Facebook group. They don't tell us officially if we're paired with the roommates, but we've requested each other. It's just 3 of us right now. We just found each other on the Facebook group. We're all in very similar situations. We've just graduated, and I believe we're all new to the program, and so we connected on a lot of levels, and they're both really sweet girls, and there's just the 3 of us for right now. We most likely will have 5, just knowing how the Disney housing works, or 2 more. And so we don't know who those people will be, or if they will be. I mean, I'm sure they exist. Unless we don't have those roommates. I don't know. Anyways, so yeah, we found each other on the Facebook group, and I don't really care how many roommates we have, as long as we're all nice people and are cool with each other, I guess. What are you going to miss while on the program? So I am moving home, basically. I've been in New York City for the last 4 years, and so I am very excited for all the things that I missed when I was in New York, like being close to home and being able to see my family more, and Disneyland, because that was a lot of what I missed when I was in New York. But I know that I'm going to miss my friends from New York so bad. I already do. I've been gone for, what, 3 months? 2 months? It's August now. So I've been missing my friends desperately these last couple months. That's hands down the hardest thing from leaving college so far. I also think I'm gonna miss my school, but like, I've graduated, so I was gonna miss those things anyways. So it's not really because I'm on the program that I'm missing them, it's because I graduated and life moves on. So, what is your favorite park? I really love California Adventure. I know it's an unpopular opinion, but I think I like it better than Disneyland. Everybody can crucify me for it, and that's fine, but I really love the activities that you have there. I love Mission Breakout. It's my favorite ride. I love the pier. I love all the food there. Cars Land is the coolest place on the planet, and no one can tell me otherwise. I love drawing and Animation Academy. I'm so pumped for Marvel Land. Yeah, I'm just really excited about that. So I like California Adventure more, and that's because I'm not a rides person, and there's a lot more rides at Disneyland, so a lot of people like Disneyland better, but I like California Adventure more because I like doing things, and there's a lot more things to do as opposed to just like hopping from ride to ride. You're like, oh, I can sit and watch a show at Frozen, or I can go meet Spider-Man, my boyfriend, and I can go, you know, draw an animal. An animal? I mean, most Disney characters are animals, but I meant like a Disney character anyways. Or I can go talk to Crush, one of my favorite things. So I just prefer California Adventure. Sorry. What is the first thing you want to do when you get there? Move in. Yeah, I'm very excited to move in and get all my stuff situated and go to the grocery store. I know that's a really boring answer. If the question means like in the park, once you have the ability to get into the park, I'm excited to go to Lamplight Lounge. Because I live an hour and a half away from Disney, I haven't ever been able to like go and enjoy a drink at Disney without having to drive home. So I'm excited to be able to Uber to the park and Uber home and be able to enjoy being an adult in the park. So that's really exciting. But yeah, no, the first thing I do when I get there is probably just gonna be like set up my room and get groceries and go to training. I'm a boring person. What is number 1 on your bucket list? Number 1? Make friends? I don't know. I haven't really thought about it. As a person able to get into the park a lot, I don't really have a big bucket list thing yet. And honestly, a big thing on my in general bucket list, not just like Disney bucket list, but my bucket list for life is to work at Disney. So that is my number 1 thing on my bucket list, is to work there and get that training and be able to touch people's lives, and that's really exciting. So yeah, that's my bucket list thing, is just working there. Really bad at answering these questions. Okay. What is one thing you hope to take away from your program? I am so excited about the networking opportunities that Disney provides on this program. So excited. I hope that I take away a lot of connections and a lot of education. I love to learn, and so I'm really excited about the classes that they're offering. I'm excited to make connections in the company that hopefully can take me further in the company. I'm just absolutely pumped about that. That is my number 1 thing for sure, is I just want to make those connections and possibly open up the door to moving further along in the company. So those were all the questions that I found for this tag. Again, I don't know what I'm doing with this video thing. I tried to be a vlogger when I went to school and oh boy did that work out. And I don't really care to be a vlogger. I wanted to create a little like capstone of, before I go to Disney, here's where I'm at, and then we can see what else happens, and maybe I'll throw videos up that of things I want to remember, or maybe I won't. That's fine. I don't even know if I'm gonna upload this video. I'm very excited about this program. I'm very excited to you know, just take a new step in my life. I have wanted to work at Disney for so long, and this is now coming true, so this is so exciting. Yeah, so Bachelor in Paradise is on. I'm gonna go watch that, and if you want to follow along, go ahead and do that. And I don't know what else to say because I don't know how to do this. Okay, bye. I don't know what I'm saying. I feel like I'm being weird. Like, I'm not being normal. And how do you be normal when you're talking to a camera by yourself? Is that possible? Who knows? Why do I keep touching my hair? Probably because it's in the viewfinder. I need to put the viewfinder down. I'm gonna do that. I hated that. Talking to yourself in the camera is weird. Alright.